Too formal. I got this. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Dylan Barretto, a.k.a. Get Your Shit Together, a.k.a. Boss Baby, and I'm with the trash man himself, Muslim Goku.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Muslim Goku, as you said.
We are back with another episode of Jump Shot Therapy. What is this, episode 6?
6, yeah.
6.
Damn.
And we got a good one for you. Muslim Goku over here is going to talk about a bunch of trash, and I'm going to take the back seat a lot here because he's going to talk about some shit I don't pay attention to because it's not
bitch,
the best.
It's the same as last podcast. I took the back seat, but I asked some pretty good questions, though.
No, you ask great questions, but the shit I talk about is better.
Whatever, okay?
Yeah, I want to talk about the NFL, you want to talk about the JBA, so...
Hey, listen, man. It's upcoming. It's uprising.
Never. The only people who are in the crowd are fucking Joy Taylor, fucking Earl Watson, and Brandon Newman from Fox Sports.
You know,
Those are the only three people.
You know what's crazy,
crowd.
though? Like, for the championships, almost nobody showed up.
Yeah, because nobody gives a fuck.
But the thing is, when they were in Atlanta, that shit almost sold out. So that was weird.
My problem with the JBA is it's not a viable, like, league.
Uh-huh.
It's nobody plays defense. They don't have real coaches,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't pick top prospects.
Mm-hmm.
They just
They
pick
pick, like, unranked players.
unranked players. Who the fuck wants to watch unranked players? I want to watch the best players, not the fucking not best players.
Yeah.
It's just fucking putting a bunch of trash cans on a court and seeing who's gonna make.
But
the
I
first
did
shot.
watch the championship game. There's one player on the LA Ballers team. He's the center. I forgot his fucking name. That dude plays D. I think in that game he had like 9 blocks and like 20-something rebounds.
So my thing is, I think defense. When I say playing defense, it's a little bit different than what a lot of people think because everyone's like, "Oh, steals and blocks is."
Yeah.
No, the homeboy's not man-on-man guarding anybody.
Yeah, I know
He's
what you
sagging
mean,
off
yeah.
and just swatting shots.
But if,
Like, that's not defense.
Listen, if a guy is gonna run up on you, try to yam on your face, you're gonna block the shit.
No, absolutely. But like, he's also probably bigger than everybody significantly.
No, everybody in that league averages 6'4".
Bullshit.
That swear to God.
Bullshit. I've seen
Swear to
dudes that
God.
are 5'11" in there.
That's only Nigel that's on the LA Ballers.
I don't give a fuck. Fuck your 6'4". Throw that shit out the window. I also will never forget watching a sequence. We watched a fucking clip from Jello's first game, and they had a 5 possessions where they did nothing but brick threes and missed layups.
Yeah, we did.
And I was so offended. I was so offended that you made me watch that. You literally wasted my life. I wasted 15 minutes of my time
wasn't even 15
because
minutes.
the clip was like total 11 minutes, but the next 4 minutes was me yelling. It's me just yelling about how much time of my life was just wasted. If I wanted to watch kids just go miss layups, I'd go watch my son's school go shoot fucking bricks.
Well, just take Jaden outside.
Yeah, I'll take Jaden outside and watch him build a fucking house. Jesus Christ, I'm never doing that shit again.
Listen,
Like,
Jaden-
oh, Joe's so good.
Jaden got a
Fuck
jumper,
outta here.
dog.
Yeah, now.
No.
Now. Getting buckets is in his blood, but he hasn't grown into his bucket pants yet, so.
All he wants to do is keep the rim the same height. I bought him a basketball hoop. He keeps it the same rim and does the same dunk for hours.
He's a natural passer.
Yeah.
He's real good at it.
Yeah. He's a pure point guard, Chris Paulus.
Pure point guard.
Look, dude is 4 years old. He already has point guard legs.
Oh, yeah, he's a tall kid. 98th percentile in height. Fuck with him. Straight to the league. He's going to make me a lot of money.
BBB.
Charlotte triple B's, man.
Triple
I'm
B.
going to show you how the big ball brand really is supposed to go.
Really
These
supposed to
Barretto boys about to be killing them. These Barretto boys about to be killing
You
these
better
ball
have another
brothers.
one soon, dog.
Not soon. I don't need to.
You know what
I know, yeah, no, all boys. I don't produce nothing but boys out of these loins. I bat 1,000. What are you talking about?
It's just the real BBBs, man.
Real Barretto. Those Barretto boys. Barretto boy ballers.
So, I mean, you already have the passer. You just need the scorer.
And the big fella.
And the big...
I need a big fella.
I mean...
My kids are going to be tall. I'm average height. I'm 5'9".
Yeah.
But I have family that's like 6'8", and like my brother's like 6 feet tall, and then my fiance's family is all relatively tall too. She's got a bunch of uncles and cousins that are like 6'4", 6'5".
Because Angel's a short guy.
Angel's only like 5'9"-ish, but every fella's like 6'1". And then her uncles are like 6'4", her cousins are like 6'3". Like, height's on his side. Yeah. I'm not vertically challenged. My father's vertically challenged, and my mother's vertically challenged, and my sister's a midget. But We'll get into all that at another time.
another story for another day. Oh, shit.
Where are we starting, man? What's on your little docket list?
Hey, I want to talk some high school prospects that I've been having my eyes on, and some college players. Like this year, I feel like is a big year for a lot of like retired like legend NBA players. Their kids going into college, like because this is like the social media age now, definitely.
Yes.
So like everything you see on Instagram gets blown up even more.
Which is crazy because when when I was a senior in high school, you were already out of high school, like junior, senior, we had social media, but it wasn't as prevalent. Yeah, where it's not as prevalent as it is now. Like I'm 24, I graduated in 2012, and like we were like gushing over Kyrie Irving in high school, Austin Rivers, OJ Mayo, like all those guys, Jennings, and it was nowhere near like the shit that it is now. It's insane.
Like Hoop mixtape was relevant,
incredibly relevant.
Like you go to LA Fitness, Hoop mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like people were saying that. Now it's Ball in Life, but but whatever.
And Flight Club.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh God. But Ball is Life, Hoops mixtape were so fucking lit. Like Akil Carr.
Yeah.
That 5'6"
Akil Carr.
He was dirty.
Yeah. He blocked me on Twitter, by the way.
Yeah. I can't believe you.
Yo, I have a lot of like kind of semi-famous people blocking me.
You're the fucking trash man. I don't understand how this shit happens. I'm over here getting like retweeted by like T.O. and shit, and you're just like, I don't know, fuck it. I'm just gonna fuck up this potential relationship.
I mean, I had to,
You're not even that nice. My 4-year-old nephew would bust your ass, you short bitch. Hashtag not that good.
Yeah, because I was partially bad he didn't go to Seton Hall. Because that was like one of my favorite basketball schools, Seton Hall. Even though they're ass, I know they're ass. But Seton Hall, because I'm kind of a Jersey boy, so I was like, it'll be cool to see Akil Carr in a Seton Hall Pirates uniform.
I don't give a fuck. He was too short, and I knew it was gonna be shit.
Yeah, I had high hopes, but whatever. I guess we all can't. Like I said before, going to this social media age, we all can't believe, what we see.
Yeah, I think it's crazy that these kids are going into their senior high school with brands.
Yeah.
Which is nuts. Yeah. Which makes life so much more difficult when you have to choose between NCAA and
going
fucking overseas or the fucking JVA.
Yeah.
But if you're fucking ranked, you can't do the JVA.
Yeah.
So it's like you have to give up your fucking amateurism for however long to not even be ranked and not play for however long before you even get the opportunity for what?
Yeah,
a $12 an hour job salary?
Yeah. So this just actually popped into my head because since you made that point, like about branding and stuff like that, because we all you can't have your own brand in college, like you can't do that. So like
you're not allowed to make money off of your own likeness.
Your own likeness in college,
the NCAA owns
which is stupid, which I hate a lot. But my thing is like when you're in high school and you have like Kyrie Walker, Jaden Newman,
I don't know who any of these guys
Julian Newman. These are high school guys. Almost like they're going to Dykeman and to Rucker and like they're getting free stuff. Does that fall into NCAA since they're still in high school?
No,
or
because they are not part of the NCAA program.
So they can get all these incentives until they get into the NCAA.
The only problem is you're not allowed to receive anything for free because that takes away your amateurism completely.
So even when you're in high school,
LeBron James.
But he got the car for his mom?
No, not the car.
The jersey.
The car bought his mom. The mom bought him the car.
Yeah.
The jerseys. Once they found out he was given a bunch of apparel, they pulled his thing.
But why is that bad?
Because you're not supposed to be.
But if you're not in NCAA, what's sure that?
But you're considered an amateur, and you're not allowed to get paid as an amateur. You have to be professional to get paid in any sort of way. If it's money, or
I think that's stupid.
Goods, or however it is you're receiving.
But you don't think
it's the exchange of goods for your performance. That's literally what it is.
Oh, so it's like say if you're giving me free gear to show up to this basketball contest. You can't do that?
No.
Then how do you think these players are getting some kind of benefit going? Because
it's happening.
Because the Newmans, they live in Florida. How the hell are they getting a Dykeman in New York City?
They also have agents. You're allowed to have agents.
The parents.
The players are allowed to have agents too.
But wouldn't that be a form of amateurism?
think so. How to have agents.
Because in the NCAA,
They just allow you to have agents.
No, they only allow you to have agents if you're an elite player.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It could be their AAU coaches.
Mm-hmm.
It could be family members.
Mm-hmm.
It could also be just
because I'm pretty sure
recruiters that are just paying for it under the table. Like,
because I'm pretty sure
NCAA is filthy anyway.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So it's like
even JUCO.
Yeah.
Like you like I'm not sure if you guys watched The Last Chance U. They're paying these people to come from different states to play for JUCO. 100%. That's not even a question.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how are they getting these scholarships? How are they getting their money per month? Like, I even think they said when Isaiah Wrights, when his brother went to Indiana, he's getting $1,600 a month siphon checks from his scholarship to pay rent.
Mm-hmm. There's ways around it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like they pick and choose who they want to like really help out.
Yeah.
And if helping you get to Dykeman from Florida.
Mm-hmm.
If me doing that's going to help our chance of getting you to our school, absolutely, we'll make that happen.
But do you think it's just promoting the brand? Like, for example, like Ball is Life has been hosting this Dykeman tournament, and they have some of the best high school prospects. The thing is, Julian
it could also be
and Kyrie
being
Walker,
invited.
they're sophomores and juniors in high school right now, both of them, and they're going to these parks. And so, do you think it's just like a part of a promotion, or
it could also be, as a part of an invitational, you're allowed to get flown out as long as you're not getting paid.
Mm-hmm.
So
you think you're just getting like gifts, so to say?
Yeah, I guess for participating in this, here's this, and here's this.
Because we all know SneakerCon is big. Like, where are these kids getting these sneakers from?
Yeah, no, I get you.
So I don't know. Like, I just think that just needs to be lifted. Like, if your play backs it up, you should be getting some kind of reward for it. Like, even collegiately, like, I believe this.
No, absolutely, they should be getting paid because they make the school so much money.
Oh my gosh.
So much money, and they don't pay the kids diddly shit. And then the kids get in trouble for getting the money.
Yeah, there was like one recent event, like a couple weeks ago, former Brooklyn net Isaiah Whitehead. I think Kansas used an ad for his face. So people were saying like, "Oh my God," and then he came out and said, "Oh, they paid me in order to use my likeness this time, since I'm no longer in the NCAA."
Yes, since you're no longer involved in the NCAA, they have to pay you.
Mm-hmm.
If you are an NCAA athlete, you get no compensation. You're not allowed to have YouTube channels. You're not allowed to do anything.
Yeah, that goes to YouTube. You remember that one player, that football player?
The punter.
Yeah, like his YouTube, it was just him playing video games.
They told him to take it down because he's not allowed to make money off his own likeness.
That's ridiculous, man. That's
ridiculous. Regardless.
May not agree with it.
But that doesn't go with just athletes. That goes with everybody.
Really?
Yeah. From what I understand.
So say if you're just a regular college student, you can't do that?
From what I understand. If I'm wrong, probably, which I probably am.
But I mean, because
correct me if I am.
Yeah, because before I ended up not going to Anna Marie College, Massachusetts, like they gave you jobs that you can do, and then like for example, like say
times are also a lot different now than when you were ready to go.
Yeah. So when I was ready to go, it was 11, 12 year. So I'm gonna give you an example. Like say if like I'm in the basketball court and I'm just like managing like the equipment, so to say, and they give me $400 a month, so to say. It's either I can take that $400 money, pocket it. I can either take half or I put that towards my loans. So yeah. I don't know how sure it is now. I don't know. It's been 6-7 years since I graduated high school. So
I have no clue. I don't have any idea.
So like going back to social media age, like especially like alright, RJ Barrett and Zion Williamson, number 1 and 2 from the 2018 high school class. Zion is fucking ridiculous. Mm-hmm. That man, he's a man amongst boys, 6'7", 285.
He is incredibly large.
Dude is huge. Put some football pads on, homie.
Yeah.
Give him the helmet.
If he could cut down 250.
Yeah, oh my God.
Because he's got a gut.
Yeah, he does.
If he were to cut down...
Did you see his arms, though?
Yeah, he's ripped.
Dude is jacked at oh my God.
If he were to go to 250, lose a little bit of that gut, very scared of him. I'd be very scared of him.
Do you see his jumper developing?
Yes.
Oh my.
I've been watching him.
LeBron James who?
He's gonna be a net. He's gonna be a net, so I have to watch him.
But here's the thing, like, speaking of net, like, people have RJ Barrett ahead of Zion. Because I feel like, alright, if you watch RJ Barrett and Zion is just like a highlight reel. Like, Clyde.
He's an athletic freak.
Yeah. And I feel like RJ is more of a pure
skilled player. Yes.
Like, I guess it's like a Tatum. How can you go back? Like, I would say RJ is
skill versus athletic ability.
Correct. Yeah.
It's like, let's do 2 shooting guards.
2 shooting guards.
So Gerald Green with athletic ability versus James Harden with skill. I'm not saying like that's such a huge stretch.
Yeah,
but like it's
in terms of strictly like certain
basketball ability and athletic ability, they are completely different.
Yeah, RJ Barrett I feel is more of a better basketball player.
He's a pure basketball player as opposed to Zion, who's an athletic freak.
Dude,
put him on the edge and put some pads on him and let him go sack quarterbacks. He is ridiculous. If he's gonna go play football, get him out of Duke and bring him to you. You or Southern Cal.
And then like we have Manute Bol's son, Bol.
Dumbest name of all time.
Going to Oregon. Oregon hasn't been relevant in
ever.
They have a dope ass court though.
They have dope ass uniforms and their football uniforms are great too.
Yeah.
But Oregon has never been a basketball school. That's a football body power.
Hell yeah. And then Sharif is going to UCLA. Sharif posted a picture of him and his father, freshman year of college. They look body-wise almost exactly the same. Imagine if Sharif
put a little bit more weight on, but yeah, no, I get it.
Imagine if he put more muscle. Oh my! I like Sharif's skill set because he definitely has a good jumper. Mm-hmm. Like he's athletic, but he's not like,
crazy athletic.
He's not crazy athletic. Like I feel like Sharif. Shaq was extremely dominant. Mm-hmm. But I feel like Sharif would be the better basketball player.
I don't know how to take that.
Like
I don't know how.
Just in terms of skill set itself, he has better skills in his father.
But would you rather have skills or dominance?
Well, dominance, of course.
Then he can't. I don't think you could say he'll be the better basketball player if he was dominant.
Yeah.
I think he had a little bit better skill set, but let's take a look at Shaq's skill set real quick before we go further.
It's just in the post.
That's what the game was when he played.
Yeah.
Imagine if Shaq played now.
He wouldn't be as...
I think Shaq would be just as dominant because you have to game plan for him.
Yeah, because I
feel so much bigger than everyone else.
Do you think it's more soft now?
Yeah, it's more soft.
Yeah, so you think he would just kill it?
He would kill it. He'd probably lead the league in offensive fouls. Because he's so goddamn big.
So soft.
But like with everyone playing small ball, Shaq could move. Everybody forgets Shaq was like able to run the floor rather well.
Yeah, he was a big ass gazelle.
He was able to run the floor rather well. He didn't play defense all the time. And if you pull him out of the paint with the
even though his blocks was 1.5, it's still you didn't really see it.
Yes, but it's like they may be pulling him out on defense, but how do you stop him on offense? There were guys who were playing with him that were similar in size to him that had no chance in hell. Yeah. Imagine now when the best center in the league is DeMarcus Cousins, and DeMarcus Cousins gets bullied by Tim Duncan, who is so much smaller than him.
Yeah, but that was his rookie year, though.
I don't give a fuck.
but did you see that, like, when Karl Anthony Towns was going up against Boogie, and Boogie was like, I also think
you're a baby. Here's a hot take for you. This is... Heads up, I had this thing in my head where I was going to have these little prescriptions. Because, we're jump shot therapy. I have to write out a prescription and send to the CVS pharmacy to go pick it up. Hot take on this prescription. Karl Anthony Towns, not that good. There's my hot take. Karl Anthony Towns, not as skilled and not as good as everybody thinks he is. When everyone's telling me they're going to take him over Anthony Davis, go fuck yourself.
No. I'll take AD over.
Karl Anthony Towns is a top 5 center because there are none.
You think he has really good post skills, dude?
Where did you see that in the playoffs? Because I didn't.
Oh no, he definitely choked in playoffs, 100%. Even though I think Jahlil Okafor is a better post player,
he's a trash basketball player.
But I think
Jahlil had a great post set, but you can't play in the NBA with that.
Not anymore.
That being your only weapon.
Not anymore.
With that being your only weapon, no.
But did you see his before and after pics he released a few days ago?
No.
Dude is slimmed and 6-packed out.
Great. I hope he got a jumper.
He has a mid-range.
Oh, hope he can extend the floor, and I hope he can run and play defense.
Yeah, he looks fit now, so hopefully, because he did look sloppy as hell in Brooklyn.
Yeah, well, we'll take a look. We'll see. But yeah, that's my prescription right now. I got out my little prescription pad. I wrote down, "Cat ain't good."
I can't agree or disagree. So
bring that to your local CVS pharmacy and pick that shit up.
I'm a tweener. I'm a tweener on Cat.
Yeah, be a fucking tweener. I'm being firm. He ain't that good.
And also this other kid, high school, Mac McClug.
That white kid, right?
That white boy that could jump out the fucking gym.
He's got thick calves. That kid's calves are fucking great.
I would love to see a dunk contest between him and Zion. Because he has just as much as hop as Zion.
Yeah, I feel like that Zion reminds me of Dominique.
That's what I was gonna say.
That is the perfect.
Yeah, because when they said he's a human highlight,
I don't
that's
think
what I thought of.
anybody has been close to being compared to Dominique, and not even just how he looks, because they are very dark chocolate men, but size and power.
Yeah, because Dom
when was
a
the last
dude.
time somebody dunked with that much power besides Braun?
Yeah, Dominique definitely.
Yeah, like Russ dumps the power, but like he is Dominique Wilkins.
Mm-hmm.
He is the second coming of Dominique Wilkins.
Mm-hmm. And that's not bad either.
Not bad at all. Not bad at all. He's a motherfucker. He's a motherfucker.
Like, and I feel like he hangs in the air for a while too.
Yeah, he's got bunnies. He can bounce.
Speaking of bunnies and bounce, for a long time when I was in high school, I thought bounce and elevation are two different things. Because I thought elevation was the amount of time you hang in the air, but I didn't realize that was hang time. For a long time in high school.
For anybody listening right now, I'm staring at this man. I'm glaring into his soul, and I'm trying to understand how he just said, "I thought when you hung in the air,
It
was elevation and not hang time." When you used the word hang and
I
hung.
know. I didn't understand when I was younger.
I'm glaring. I'm staring at him.
Into the depths of my soul.
His soul is killing me right now. I can't handle this. He wonders why I call him the trash man. If you ever follow either one of us on Twitter, if he tweets a hot take, I send him a gif of Oscar the Grouch.
I love trash.
As he's mouthing, "I love trash." If you don't believe me, I've said it quite a few times. He had a hot take last night, like that. He said in NBA Live 19.
No, 2 days ago.
2 days ago, he was like, in NBA Live 19, since you're allowed to play with the WNBA players in the park, I want to see the WNBA players play the NBA players in the actual game. And not a single person who replied to him thought that was a great idea. Not even a good idea. They all looked at him, they were just like, "I don't know about that, man. I don't know." And here I come 4 hours after the fact, and I just send him the gift. "I sure love trash." I've never understood how somebody who has such a flair for mediocrity is a person. Like, I don't get it, but whatever.
Yo, when I posted that on the Facebook thing and for NBA Live, yo, people just memed me the fuck out. I was like, "Can I live?"
No, you have no right to live. Do you not understand how stupid of an idea that is?
Hey,
That's
listen.
not even a game.
Listen.
It's not even. I'm not taking anything away from the athletic ability of any of the WNBA players. The pay scale is trash. They need to.
They
figure
can
it
ball
out.
the fuck out.
They can ball out. There's no way Skylar Diggins is getting a layup off of in front of Anthony Davis. There's no way his arm is taller than her. There's no way.
So listen, when I'm in the shower, I deep think.
Stop. Do yourself a favor. This is jump shot therapy. Sit your ass on the couch. Get all your dumb ass ideas out of here, and I'll take your money and I'll tell you how fucking stupid you are.
The thing is, I work for a pharmacy too, so that's...
Yeah, take these fucking prescriptions I'm writing you, take them to your fucking job, and then complain about when the prescriptions aren't done in time.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
Wow. I can't handle you. You're absolutely ridiculous.
Oh my god! So
You need to get your shit together. They call me get your shit together at work, and then you're the one who needs to get your shit together.
So, just a few more people on the social media age. There's this kid. He's my sleeper. This dude, the next Red Mamba. You want to see a picture of homie?
What's his name? Nico Mannion.
This kid.
He's got a long neck.
Dude,
And
this
he's
kid.
a fucking fire crotch, ladies and gentlemen. That motherfucker looks like... He has hair that looks like if you took a bag of Flamin' Hot Cheetos and put it on your head, there it is.
Like, this kid, so
Or
he
Takis. It looks like Takis.
Takis.
Oh my god. The chili lime Takis in the purple bag. That's what his fucking hair looks like.
So this kid is supposed to graduate 2020, along with this superstar kid named Kyrie Walker, but he reclassified for next year. So this dude, he's Italian as fuck.
Yeah, his
This-
name's Nico.
Oh, so this is a picture, a more better picture.
He has yellow teeth.
This dude.
Hygiene at 16 has gotten worse.
So this dude, honestly, he plays for the under 17 Italian national team. This kid is gonna do something in the NBA. Like, even though he's young,
Do you honestly
Listen,
think he's
listen.
going to go to the NBA?
listen, his skill set is like one of the purest I've ever seen in a long time. Like, his IQ is better than this next kid I'm mentioning, Jordan McRae. Like, Jordan McRae, he used to be this hoop mixtape sensation just for dribbling, but he developed a jump shot and he's going to West Virginia. Keep an eye out for this Jordan McRae dude. I think he's better than Jordan McRae, and I'm a big fan of Jordan McRae. And Jordan McRae, I think, is a better shooter than homeboy in the Hawks. I already forgot his name.
Trae Young?
I think he's a better shooter than Trae
Trae
Young.
Bum?
Trae Bum.
He put out something, or somebody put out something that was like, oh, what nicknames can you think of for Trae Young on Instagram? And I immediately commented,
Trae
Bum, space, bum ass, space, Brick City, space. Like, I hate him.
Oh, man.
He looks like his whole head is covered in baby hair.
Baby.
Yeah. You need to get your toothbrush to put it down.
Gotta get the edges right.
Oh, yeah, like fucking T-Boz from TLC. Oh, shit.
Oh, we're evil.
Oh, man. That's what his whole head looks like. It's just thin baby hair.
Well, he already balded.
Oh, my God.
Dude, I started balding at 19. He's going at a quicker rate than I am.
Oh, my fucking God.
So,
I also don't like how thick the top of his head is. Like his head, like the top of his head's a square. And it's like, you know how the pyramid
kind of like an airhead.
Not even like when people try to draw skeletons. Like the top of their head is like thick and like square, and then they just do the jaw as like a little circle at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, like
Like those little Halloween candies.
yeah. Like that's like what do you think of like Dia de los Muertos, the fucking Mexican holiday, and they draw like the Mexican skulls, how they have the round top and like the oval mouth to finish it up. That's what he reminds me of.
I can't.
I fucking hate him, man.
I can tell.
Can you believe I almost got arrested in high school for bullying? Jesus.
Oh my God.
It was just because of shit I'm saying like this. They took it to fucking heart.
Wait, hold on. Oh, that's the story. We'll save that
Oh
shit
yeah,
for the
we'll
next
say
stream.
we'll save about how I'm a fucking bully. Apparently for another day. Never bullied anybody a day in my fucking life. I just talk shit.
Oh, I remember that when I heard about that. But yo, what do you think of these Rico Hines runs?
Who?
Rico Hines?
Who the fuck is that?
The freaking the dude UCLA where Kevin Durant.
Oh, that's what it's called. Yeah. I see that. I was just listening to Joy Taylor's podcast about it. She's bae, by the way. She's my wife.
Too bad she married fucking.
She's not married.
Oh no, that's Molly. Never mind.
Yeah, that's not. No.
They both fine as hell.
She's with Earl Watson.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, you know that.
Earl Watson. She likes the Mexican boys.
Half Mexican, half white. Black.
Yeah. Yeah. Those
runs are
I want to
crazy.
see them. Like I would love to see that in person because apparently the one thing everybody took away from when they were there was how much bigger Kevin Durant is than everybody else.
Yeah, dude is like a legit 7'1", 7'2".
And they still list him at 6'9".
Yeah. I think
which is crazy. He's not 6'9".
That's probably like his rookie combine height without shoes.
And they keep listing him as that.
Yeah.
Can we check the height every year? Like Paul George when he came in the league was 6'6". He's fucking listed as 6'11".
Yeah, he's at least 6'11".
He's at least 6'11". Kevin Durant's taller than him.
They get the picture.
How tall is Kevin Durant?
He was towering over LeBron.
Is Kevin Durant 7'2"?
He has to be at
Is
least.
he Hashim the Beat?
Imagine that.
Hashim the Beat with a jumper?
That's crazy.
And they're just like, how is he so big and able to move
that
as
quickly?
Not even quickly, as nimbly and like as just like gently as he does. He's so fluid. Big people don't move like that. You see Brooke Lopez's doofy ass just fucking his big ass foot literally goes up all the way to his shin when he runs. He's uncoordinated. Everybody's uncoordinated. The human body's not supposed to be that big, and he's just able to move so quick,
and
so
his
fast.
Feet looks
pull
like
up
hockey sticks
and jump and just pull up and just shoot the fuck out of the ball.
That's ridiculous.
He is like a real unicorn.
Yeah,
like he is like fucking.
Kristaps
is a unicorn, but like Kevin Durant is a mythological creature.
Yeah.
He's a mythical creature that we are not able to say what the fuck he is.
Even though LeBron is still better. Anyway.
LeBron's still a better overall basketball player, but Kevin Durant,
it's like what the fuck.
There's
he's a 2K created player.
Yeah, there's no way to describe this man. He's just unbelievable skill set. Unbelievable.
And some of these runs are crazy. Like Russell Westbrook just had a charity event. It was him, Harden, and KD, Paul George on the same team, and that shit was fun to watch. Nothing like just seeing them now all of them, especially because they all got their MVPs, and I guess they squashed whatever beef they had.
Yeah, the beef was over after like the first year. Because James never had a beef with any of them.
I know, but especially
but
Westbrook and KD. And the thing is, like, I was watching Undisputed with Shannon and Skip. That like KD was like he was never a bad person. He was just a bad teammate for him.
Yes.
Just for KD.
Some people just can't play together.
Yeah.
And I feel like most people can't play with Russ.
Yeah. Even though Jeremy Grant said he's a great teammate. So I guess it depends on the player.
All depends on the type of player that you are. Someone who's as dominant of a scorer as he is.
And ball dominant.
Needs the ball.
Yeah.
And Russ is a ball dominant point guard. It's not like they're in a system that allows Russ to just continue to just like flex the ball around and run and he's off ball. No, Russ needs the ball.
Yeah.
KD needs the ball. There's no 50-50 because there's still four other people on the court.
And I guess that's why he kind of went to Golden State. Even though everybody gets their buckets,
they give up the ball so freely. They broke the basketball. They broke basketball because literally everybody
ruined basketball.
They didn't. If being on a team where no matter who you are, you feel like you could feel included and be part of a brotherhood is killing basketball. I don't want to play basketball. Like, if that is what the goal should be, everybody should be enjoying playing with each other. They should enjoy playing the game. Egos should be put aside. And you should be able to play. They are able to do it. And they did it within every confine of the rules and collective bargaining agreement and all that stuff. So if that's how it can be, fine, whatever. Am I a personal fan of it? No, I like to see some people go through and be better.
I want to see competition.
I want to see competition too, but at the end of the day, if you're a bad organization and you suck at recruiting things, sucks to suck. You can't complain that the better team who doesn't need the help is kind of just like, you want to come play with us? You can't get mad at that.
And they really got Boogie Cousins at a discount price too.
At the biggest discount of all time.
And he's not coming back until All-Star break anyway.
Yeah, so who cares? Who cares? Loser talk. That's all the NBA really is right now. I perpetuate it because we're losers. We're Nets fans. We're losers.
I accept
the Nets organization, we accept it. Losers. We don't do anything. But you can't get mad at Boogie going to the Warriors when nobody called him.
No, the Pelicans called him.
They pulled their offer off when he tore his Achilles.
Oh, yeah, I hear about
They
that.
pulled his offer off. They had an extension, a max extension ready for him. And then he tore his Achilles and they pulled the offer off the table. So, like, everybody's mad they signed the Warriors. Man, since he didn't get any offers, he told his agent to call them.
Yeah.
Who's mad at that? Steph Curry's the best teammate in the fucking world.
That's crazy.
He's the best teammate in the world.
That's too big of a gap, man.
It is what it is. It is what it is. And you know what? It's going to take an organization to be a better organization to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And then the organization that does that is going to kill super teams.
Yeah.
It's going to go back to being some type of
But I feel like after this season, that's it for Golden State. I think KD definitely, but I think the person who will 100% leave is Clay.
Yes.
Because he's going to need his money.
Yes. And the basketball salary cap is so ridiculous anyway that they just pay max level contracts to fucking anybody who
average over 17. Yeah.
Not even over 17, over 15. Like, Reggie Jackson, when the max was fucking lower, ended up getting a fucking max deal.
Yeah, $64 million too, yeah.
Why did he get a max deal?
Dude, I haven't seen homie play basketball in forever. He has no ankles.
Remember the deal Tyler Johnson got? He got a 4-year, almost $100 million deal.
And he only averaged 11 points.
Alan Crabb got a 5-year, like $80 million deal.
Yeah.
Why?
People are paying for shooters.
People are just paying just so they don't have to lose people.
Hey, if they have money, they got the money.
That's where it's like the pay cap is retarded. Sorry for using the R word, America, but it's retarded. It's like
problematic alert, no way.
Yeah, problematic as fuck. I don't give a fuck. The pay gap is so large.
But think about that. MLB doesn't have a cap. They pay
Yeah.
$300 million for 10 years.
Yeah, they also do whatever the fuck they want with contracts. That's just how it is. But baseball's also not as popular as the NBA, and you're not overpaying for players.
Mm-hmm.
If basketball didn't have a salary cap, everybody would be demanding crazy money.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Everybody would be demanding crazy money. Well, this person gets paid this. I
want to
should
get
get
paid
this.
that, yeah.
Well, fuck.
Well, I kind of call that the Alonzo Mourning effect because nobody got paid in the hundreds of millions until
Alonzo.
Yeah, until
Alonzo.
Alonzo Mourning got paid 120. No, it was like 110, and Shaq was like, I want 120. So that was kind of fucking crazy. Like even Jordan didn't get a crazy contract till his last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
His average salary was like $5 million.
Mm-hmm. Times are different. Revenue sharing is a completely different thing. The NBA is bigger than it has ever been. It's it's so much bigger on a global scale, not even just a national scale.
Now, at least, yeah.
They make so much more money, and Chris Paul, being the head of the Players Association, and having a great fucking lawyer, being able to round up revenue sharing, it's a game changer.
Yeah.
It's a complete game changer. The NBA is the most progressive league in all of sports.
It's growing fast as
in
shit.
all of sports. They're gonna be the first people who are gonna have like medical marijuana go through for pain as opposed to taking all sorts of drugs and shit like that.
You know, like the THC.
They're going to have the first female head coach. It's
definitely gonna be
in male sports.
Yeah.
They're gonna be the most progressive player. Meanwhile, the NFL is struggling to get their shit right.
I don't know, Scott. That's something you can talk about. Roger
Goodell, yeah.
He's, I don't know the fuck homeboy's
My thing is, I don't like how they throw around suspensions for like domestic violence and having it be on par with somebody who gets busted on a wellness policy.
Yeah.
3-4 games. I'm pretty sure domestic violence is a little bit worse than getting hit with like HGH or something. Like, you should probably spend the whole season or 8 games or something, but they keep flip-flopping per scenario. And then like last year they blew the whole Ezekiel Elliott thing where he was suspended for 6 games. Jerry Jones appealed it, so Zeke's allowed to play while they're doing the appeal. Then he gets suspended for the 6 games during the season, and then he appeals it again, and then he finally got suspended for 6 games. Just fucking cuz. And it's just like the chick who filed the report about the domestic violence said that she was trying to ruin his career and is on like record of saying she lied, and the court case was thrown out, and the NFL still said nah, you're gonna still get suspended. We already ruled you suspended, so you get suspended.
And they don't want to renege, so we just
no, it's stupid. It's completely stupid. They don't understand what they're doing. Like with all the protests.
I think of it like this: like we're both Republicans, right? So I think of it as NFL Republican, NBA Democrat.
And the NFL is not even just Republican. The NFL is just right-wing conservative, and that's such a bad thing to be.
Like I'm not super right-wing, but I'm definitely conservative.
I lean more towards a liberal than like
You're a liberal Republican, so
yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I think they also handled this whole like protesting wrong too.
Like people don't. They're just protesting. Just police violence.
Nobody understands what's really going on. I like whatever. Like it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's your First Amendment right to do what the fuck you want.
Yeah.
Like use your platform.
Like
however you want
and
it.
the thing is, like what is the rules of the flag? What is it? The flag code?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to have the flag horizontal. You're not supposed to have the flag on clothing. You're not supposed to have the. You're only supposed to have the flag freely waving.
Yeah, I know.
So all these, they're already breaking the codes of the flag anyway.
Yeah, it is what it is. Like you're allowed to do whatever the hell you want to do. Like if you're using your platform, use your platform for whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
As long as it's not fucking killing things and like just overall bad
shit. It's just all hurting money. When you hurt money, so to say.
Exactly, that's all it is. But like,
someone from the back.
It is what it is. Like they just need to handle it better. And I appreciate the owners that come out and are supporting the freedom of speech to do so.
Yeah.
Like the Jets owner came out and said, if any of my players get fined, we'll pay their fine.
Yeah, pay their fine. Even the Jaguars.
I think that is the most fuck you thing to the NFL that could possibly happen when an owner's like.
Do you think the owners in the NFL are beefing with you? Like the NFL owners are beefing with the NFL in itself?
On certain things, there's a few owners that really dislike Roger Goodell, but if the majority of them are like, well, we're still making money, so let's keep him, then Goodell's going to be there for a while. Even though Goodell's been piss poorly handling things as Ray Rice. Like,
But was he commissioner before or after Ray Rice?
Wow.
Oh, wow, Ray Rice?
Yeah, he was commissioner before.
Well, when did he get introduced?
I don't know exactly when, but it's been a long time.
Was it in the 2000s or 90s?
That's beyond me. I don't know. I don't have an answer for that.
Mm-hmm.
But the NFL owners, they're nothing but old white men, really,
Jewish white
except for the fucking Jags owner.
Yeah.
He's some Middle Eastern dude.
He's Pakistani.
He had a lot of oil money, I guess. I don't know.
No, he's
problematic.
No, he was I don't know, like he used to own a restaurant and then like he owned a business and then sold it. And
yeah, but it's nothing but conservative.
Yeah.
Conservatives running it, so like they're definitely on board with a lot of the shit. But I don't know. The NFL is so fucked up as a league, where they don't actively take care of the players, and
the contracts are shit too.
Contracts are trash. They only just got the first fully guaranteed contract this year, and it was Kirk Cousins, who of all the quarterbacks doesn't deserve it.
But he's on the Vikings, right?
Yeah, but like. Fully guaranteed contracts, I don't like anyway.
Even NBA?
Yeah, I don't like that either. Because then you're just paying someone to be hurt if they're hurt.
Yeah, like Mike Conley, Mike Conley.
Yes.
$145 million guaranteed.
And he's just chilling. Gilbert Arenas, for however long, when he got bought out.
He did fuck up his knee, though.
Yeah, but he got bought out, and he was getting paid until like 3 years ago.
No, he's still getting paid.
Oh, shit. I stand corrected.
I think until 2021 is when it's done. Because there's some from the most recent CBA and the NBA, they wanted to make more room, so they made a deal where they extended a couple more years, just a couple $1 million less. That they'll give him. So except for giving him like for instance $5 million a year, they'll give him $3 million a year, but he'll still get that extra left over in that extended amount of time.
I don't think that should be a thing in sports. I don't think 100% guaranteed contract. No way. I think it's bad for the business and the sport. Yeah. Because there's no room to grow. Because then it's like, oh, all this money's fully guaranteed. Well,
you heard the cap for next year. You heard the cap this year. The cap. Yeah.
The NFL, like when you put a 4-year contract on, the money increases every year. It's like it's more back end. So the closer you get to the end of your deal, the more money you make.
And also the thing is too, like one thing I did. There's 51 players on the NFL roster. 53 players on the NFL roster. So that's why NFL players get paid less than NBA players.
Exactly, because you have to figure out how to pay all these people.
And then you have
if you're going to give them
players.
Fully guaranteed money, oh, that's now $60 million, $20 million a year you can't use on somebody else. When it's like, oh, so you're going to value this average quarterback who ain't never really won anything over a bunch of these defensive players or your offensive line or whatever. They got a bunch of receivers. The only reason they can afford to do it is because they have such a young team. That's the only reason they can afford to do it, because they have such a young team on offense. But the defense is a bunch of veterans, so they had a little bit of money extra around that they could just fully guarantee to Kirk.
I think that's why like the first and second round picks in the NFL draft Like Saquon Barkley, he's making $40 million.
No, it's not.
Like, aren't
You
usually
mean his contract length?
length? Yeah.
No.
Because aren't like usually first rounders, they make a lot of money their first 4 years.
Yeah, so it would be because you lose so much money doing that. Like your first contract is more so like $5 million contracts.
Yeah,
and
like
then
per
per year. So it turns out to be like a $20 million contract or a $25 million contract. You're the number one overall pick.
Because I
I
think Cam Newton when he was, I think he got 36.
All depends because you can negotiate. They also put a cap on like what you're allowed to make.
Yeah, as a rookie.
As a rookie anyway. Like Joey Bosa, when he got drafted a couple years ago, didn't even play till like week 8 because he held out for his contract.
Oh shit!
And
That's
then
cool.
since he's been in the league, nobody's had as many sacks as him.
Oh wow!
He's played 22 games, has 21 sacks.
Wow, a second game. That's not bad.
Yeah, so like sometimes it's worth the holdout.
Yeah.
Like Sam Darnold who's the Jets' first round pick, who didn't really step foot into training camp until like the end because he was holding out for his contract. Yeah.
I guess there's a limit because I know like before like the NBA, Glenn Robinson, his rookie contract was $100 million. He held out. He was the first rookie to get a $100 million contract. But before his 12 o'clock, I want to say happy birthday, even though I don't like him, Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bean.
Which leads me to the big three championship tomorrow. Big threes, company versus power. I feel like this year's big three was really good.
Three's company. I'm taking him.
He's taking that. I'm going power. I like Glenn Big Baby Davis, dog. He look good. He look good, dog.
I'm gonna take the Boom Dizzle. I'm gonna take B Diddy. Baron Davis. Oh, Baron Davis can still ball out. Baron Davis is one of my all-time favorite players. Oh my god, I'm so happy he played.
And then Nate Robinson showed up this year, 100%.
I love that he took it so serious.
Yeah.
I love that the league is taking it serious. I hate when people take themselves too serious, and I hate when organizations take themselves too serious. But when it's the correct people and the correct like business running correctly and being as serious as it is, perfect. It's the perfect storm.
If you guys don't know the rosters, power I'm going for Corey Maggette and Katino Mobley. Glenn Davis.
Katino Mobley!
Yeah, the boy with the heart has no heart, basically. Glenn Davis, Chris Anderson, Quentin Richardson.
Fat ass Quentin Richardson.
Ryan Gomes, Xavier Salas. Blah. And then three's going DeMar Johnson, B. Diddy, Drew Gooden, and then a whole bunch of watch
Being
players.
good's good. That'll get you Drew Gooden. But me, I want Jordan numbers, LeBron footing. J. Cole, shoutouts.
My guy. And this year was great. So there was a rumor saying like Steven Jackson and Allen Anderson, they were asked if
fuck Allen Anderson, first of all.
when he went to Washington, yeah, I was mad too.
No, fuck him when he was on the Nets. I've never seen a grown man with such small arms before.
You see
Not even just short arms, thin arms.
You see how thick his eyebrows are? Anyway.
Hey, let's not go. I have thick eyebrows.
But you don't look like Guy.
You are very correct. Very correct.
Youth, whatever. So they're like, can Kobe playing a big three? And they're like, hell yeah, like, the fuck you think? So this leads me to the upcoming FIBA 3x3s because last year when they introduced the big three, they were talking about how like three versus three basketball is what we play, is the actual street stuff. So one thing is, America doesn't have a three versus three team yet.
Yeah, as I can fucking see.
So right now, 3v3 is huge in Europe, like ginormous in Europe. Literally, the best player in the world for 3v3 is literally a dude from Serbia. And let me say, these 3v3, alright, I'm not sure, I haven't looked up the rules too much, but I love international basketball. These dudes look like LA Fitness people.
Yeah.
That could dunk, basically.
Yeah.
Like, they kind of chunky. They got really no muscle. Like, the top team in the world for 3v3 is Serbia. There's not Mongolia is number 6. What the fuck's in Mongolia?
Yeah, let's go through this list. So, number 1, they have Serbia. Number 2 is the Netherlands. Number 3 is Slovenia. Number 4 is fucking Poland. Number 5 is Latvia. Number 6 is Canada. Number 7 is the fucking Ukraine. Number 8, Mongolia. Number 9, Estonia. 10, Croatia. The Philippines. With that fucking Manny Pacquiao playing? Jesus Christ. Russia. New Zealand. A bunch of Kiwis. Japan. Romania. Kyrgyzstan? Fuck that. Nigeria, Brazil, Jordan, and Indonesia.
So this is the list I have.
I have. How many current Brazilian players are playing right now? Bruno Cabalco.
That's it.
Nene. Is Barbosa still playing?
Nah, he's done.
The fuck?
So the list I have is Serbia, Russia, Slovenia, Latvia, Japan, Mongolia, Poland, Lithuania, Brazil.
Indo-fucking-nesia.
And 10 I have Netherlands. But here's the thing, like, for the Euro Cup, alright, so for the big 3, the World Cup, they don't even have any North American teams besides Canada. But the thing is, Canada, they're using, like, basically D2 relevant to America players, college players. So, officially, I want to say, after the last Olympic that happened, they made FIBA 3x3 an official Olympic sport.
Yes.
So, the qualifiers are not until next year. So, this has me thinking, because, what's homeboy, our favorite Spanish player who plays on the Jazz? Ricky Rubio. He posted a picture of him, Rudy Fernandez, and Marc Gasol. Saying
Rudy Fernandez still playing?
Yeah,
that's my guy. God, remember he was on Portland just dunking on
everybody.
Oh man!
You remember the slam dunk contest? He brought out that jersey and was like, "Who the fuck is this guy?"
Yeah,
Martin.
He just fucked up. Yeah.
So, the caption was "Future 3x3 champions." So,
yeah, there's no Spain on here. There's no France.
There's
no Argentina.
It's mostly Eastern European.
Really?
And Asian.
Yeah.
So
it's not even China.
I have China number 12 in my list.
I haven't on this list here. I don't see any China.
So 3x3 is really big in Europe, and even right now, like the under 17 teams, I've been paying attention, especially their Puerto Rican under 17.
Love those little boys.
They beat the Canadian team by like 30. And Canada's supposed to be really good. Like, I think they won the bronze. They won bronze. I forgot who came in second. USA obviously won. So, anyway, so the 2019 Olympic qualifiers, I think USA will officially have a basketball team.
They fucking better.
But I don't think it'll be NBA players. I have a feeling it'll be big 3. Players from the big 3. You don't think so?
We were hinting at this before we started recording about how trash the rest of the world is at basketball.
But this is what I think they're going to actually have professional players now. Because I don't think these 3x3 players that they have on these current rosters. I just watched a video 3 days ago, Dennis Schroeder playing a pickup game. Demolished these dudes. Like, he literally, it's like you playing with Jaden.
Cat.
That's how it looked like.
I bust that kid's ass.
that's how Dennis Schroeder was playing.
I'm making homeboy fall.
Dennis Schroeder was playing an official FIBA game, but it was like an exhibition game, just toying with these Eastern European dudes.
So here's my thing: I have no sympathy for anybody. If it sucks to suck, right?
Yeah.
So here's what you do: you get fucking better.
Yeah.
Like you get better. Remember when I was talking about a little while ago about loser talk?
Yeah.
Oh, we can't beat the United States because everybody there is so much more fucking gifted athletically and it's just so good. Yeah, because they fucking care about their fucking basketball. I don't give a fuck about much. Like, but like,
he really doesn't.
let's get the fucking pros out there. Let's kill all their dreams. Let's be the dominant country that we fucking are. USA! USA! Like, let's be out there and fucking represent for the fucking country and fucking beat the shit out of everyone.
Yeah, like it's getting to the point where like I'm gonna give a like Cutter. their national basketball team, they gave Jarvis Hayes citizenship just so Qatar could be a relevant team.
Jarvis Hayes.
Jarvis Hayes. So there's even teams giving American players citizenship just so their team could be in some kind of ranking or some kind of championship.
Give me Steph, give me LeBron, give me AD. Let them just have their way.
I just think that they're going to have...
I want Steph catching lobs. That's what I want. When Steph is catching a lob, that's a problem.
Honestly, I don't think any NBA players play on this 3x3 team.
There'd be a few of them I think would be like, I'm totally
It'd
down.
probably be lower, like, bench players.
No. I think Dame would be totally down for this.
But I don't think so, because he'll be playing on the national basketball
Will he
team.
really, though?
I think so.
Depending on of all these point guards, I don't think Dame.
Because I don't think Chris Paul is going to play. I think he's just done overall playing, like, international.
So let's say Chris Paul bows out.
Mm-hmm. Lillard's going in, definitely.
Steph. Westbrook.
Lillard.
Kyrie.
And then Lillard could be the fourth.
Lowry.
Nah. Lillard's relevant.
Lowry's already on the team.
Yeah, probably for the qualifying team.
Lowry has been on the fucking team.
But
For the last however many years they've been doing USA basketball, Lowry's been the last one. When they did last one, the FIBAs, Lowry was on the team.
And Lillard didn't even try out. That's the thing.
Lowry, because he wouldn't have gotten it.
Lillard's better than Lowry.
He is, but he won't
Lillard
get it.
is definitely top 5 point guard in the league.
No.
There's a reason why he made an All NBA third team or second team.
Great, because John Wall's hurt all year.
He has a better.
He's not a better point guard than John Wall.
He's a better shooter than John Wall.
Great, not a better point guard.
Just because he averages more assists.
Because he plays a more complete game and plays defense.
I'll give you. Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, shake your head. Yeah.
So where do you put Damian Lillard? 6? Harden's a 2 guard.
Steph, Chris Paul, Kyrie, John Wall.
Lillard.
I mean, fucking thing. Stop fucking rushing me, damn it. Jeez.
Lillard.
Let me take a look at point guards.
See, no, if you gotta think, then that's bad.
No, I don't know. Like, I'm struggling. Top 5.
Just
Name
go.
point guards.
You wanna go by every team?
Steph, Paul, Westbrook, Kyrie, John Wall, and Lillard. Yeah, 6. Yeah.
No, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Steph Curry, 1. Chris Paul, 2. Westbrook,
Oh, we
3.
forgot about Westbrook.
Kyrie,
Okay.
4. John Wall, 5. Lillard, 6. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's,
Alright. Yeah.
that's about right. Yeah. That's about right. Not many like elite guards,
Yeah.
but like Lillard, I love Damian Lillard. He's one of my favorite players, but it's like he's not gonna get the fucking respect he deserves because it's such a point guard heavy league.
Mm-hmm.
Such a point guard heavy league.
And like I
And
said,
he's
like,
important.
I would just like to see big 3 players in this 3x3.
We forget these are old men.
Dude, these freaking LA Fitness looking Eastern European players will get their asses kicked.
Do you
by
think these
older
old men
kids.
want to fly to wherever the fuck they're doing it just to fucking do it? No, I don't think so.
If they love basketball?
Great, they love basketball and they played in the league, and half these guys were shit in the league. Were they not? Half the big 3 players that are playing right now, I'd say 60% of the big 3
big
players
3, yes.
are
but
trash.
it's
Or
kinda
trash
top heavy.
NBA players.
Like the bench players, yeah.
Some of the starters.
Carl Boozer's good.
Solid.
Nate
Not-
Robinson, solid. Pretty good.
Nate Robinson's NBA career, not that good.
He put up numbers.
How many numbers?
Before he fucked up his knee, I think he was averaging at least 16. And that's pretty good. For a guy who's
How much do you want to
5.
put on it before I hit enter?
Huh?
How much money do you want to put on this before I hit enter?
Nigga, you make twice as more money
I
than
don't.
me.
I don't do that. Don't say that. How much money do you want to put on this?
$5.
$5. You said it's more than 16.
At least 16 career average.
I want my $5.
What is it?
11.
Stop.
Career, 11 points, 3 assists, 42% from the field, 36% from 3.
I'm thinking of all the New York Knicks.
Even when, he didn't score much. Nate Robinson's claim to fame was the dunk contest and then that Boston Celtics run.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's the lowest average at Boston Celtics.
One season.
Mm-hmm.
He had one season he averaged more than 16.
That was on the Knicks, right?
That was the Knicks in 08-09. He averaged 17. You know what his career high average was after that? 13.
Okay.
$5, please.
Shout out to Cash App.
Let's wait. Let's see if I get the little sound to happen. Wait, is it gonna make it rain? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit. Hey, we got it, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, sir. That's how you win bets.
Shout out to Cash App and Venmo.
Shout out to Cash App. Give me that fucking sponsorship. But no, Nate Robinson, not that great of a player. From here, below average player, honestly. Baron Davis, highlight reel, perfect, great.
You know who I want to see in there? Steve Francis.
No, I don't.
Really?
Nope. Steve Francis has got to be in his 40s right now because
he's the same age as B-Dot. B Diddy, I mean.
Great. He fell off way sooner than B Diddy did.
He fucked up his knee.
Yeah. So I don't want to see Steve Francis.
Rafer Alston.
I also don't want to see Rafer Alston because it's not and one. They play NBA rules, really.
No, but I'm talking about Rafer Alston in 3x3.
No, get the fuck out of here.
No, but I just want to see big three. I think big three players would bring home gold for the 3x3.
I don't think so because they'd be like, oh my back. Because they're all fucking old. You want Coutinho Mobley playing these motherfuckers? He literally is gray. You want Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf going over there? Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Alright, give me Rashard Lewis.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Give me Deshaun Stevenson.
Nope.
Really?
You pick why Deshaun Stevenson?
Because he's a bucket getter.
Alright. You also like Marshawn Brooks. Sorry. Go ahead.
Alright. I'll swap out Rashard Lewis for Al Harrington.
I'll take that.
Then
my name's Al Harrington. I get buckets.
I wouldn't take Stephen Jackson. I just feel he's too lazy. I'm thinking for a guard.
Baron Davis?
Yeah, Baron Davis. Okay. Now I need
a
big.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Alright, who's my big?
Harrington is your big.
Then who's my wing? Or my 3? DeMar Johnson over.
Corey McGetty.
Let me go through these rosters. Corey McGetty.
And he's literally, if you took a 6'8" tall brick of milk chocolate and had somebody chisel out muscles, that's what he looks like.
I'll definitely have Kenyon Martin on the bench.
No, he won't do anything.
How about Rashawn McCants?
No, bye.
Jermaine O'Neal?
No.
Amari?
No.
Really? No Amari?
No. Amari didn't really do much now, but he's going to play against, Olympic talent.
Jamario Moon?
Wow, I haven't heard that name in such a long time.
You should have seen his face. He took the longest pause and had his eyes.
Wow. Remember when he was on the Cavs and he wore the knee-high socks and didn't do shit? Yo. Oh, my God. Jamario Moon. Wow. He's a bum.
Yo, alright. Who's a better basketball, Shannon Brown and Jamario Moon?
Shannon Brown. 100%. Shannon Brown is a way better basketball player than Jamario Moon. Shannon Brown actually contributed when he was on those Lakers teams.
Alright, Jamario Moon, Christian Ienga.
Oh.
If you guys
Christian Ienga.
Christian Ienga?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Jamario Moon was trash. Did we forget how trash Jamario Moon was?
He was, but he only averaged 8 points one season, but whatever.
Oh my God,
Jamario fucking Moon. He used to wear knee-high socks, a headband, and then forearm band. And was a bitch. Long-ass face. God damn Jamario fucking Moon. All I see is NBA 2K fucking 9. Him on the Cavaliers. Jesus Christ.
He did have some dope-ass dunks, though.
Yeah, but too bad he didn't do anything.
Oh, God, so...
Got one.
Uh-oh.
Got one.
Uh-oh.
Jamario Moon,
Uh-huh.
Bobby Simmons.
Oh, my... The Nets Bobby Simmons or the Milwaukee Bucks Bobby Simmons?
Bobby Simmons in general.
Definitely Bobby Simmons.
Bobby Simmons?
Yeah, Bobby Simmons averaged like 18.
Jamario Moon or Chris Quinn?
Damn! Oh my god. Holy shit. Well, Chris Quinn was like...
Jamario Moon or Keon Dooling?
Oh, dueling for sure. Dueling gets buckets when he was younger.
Jamario Moon or Josh Boone?
Ugh. Two different positions though.
Who's a better baller?
Oh, Jamario Moon. I think so. Boone was just worse than he seemed to be.
I have one more for you. Jamario Moon or Danielle Marshall?
Oh my god. Oh my god. You might as well say Jamario Moon or... Damn, what's that one white shooter that we had on the Nets back in 07? He looked older than what he really was. Not Bogey. Oh, wait. Hold on. 2005.
Is Jamario Moon our standard for bums?
Probably. He probably has to be.
Jamario Moon is our standard for bums.
You know how Deez Murrow has Michael Anthony?
Yeah.
Jamario Moon has to be ours.
Jamario Moon. Got it.
Oh my god. Yo, remember Nene Krestic?
Yes. Yes. Remember Metalcore?
Oh my.
Do you know why he's not in the NBA?
Why?
He got banned from the NBA because he was playing some game overseas. There was a fight, and he threw a chair.
Stop.
Threw a chair.
Holy shit.
So he got banned from the NBA.
But how come Don Maker's still in after he got in a fight in the Philippines?
Did he throw a chair?
He threw a punch.
It's fine. Did he throw punches in the NBA?
No, I got one.
Okay.
Jamario Moon, Jeff McClennis. Oh, I was thinking of Zeron Planinic. That's what I was thinking of. No! Alright, after you get this one, I found out.
Jamario Moon or Jason Capono?
Oh, Capono. Capono could shoot.
Yeah, he was a bum.
Jamario Moon, Scott Paget.
Oh, God.
That's what I was thinking of.
Jamario Moon or coked out Antoine Walker?
Damn. No, give me Twan.
Problematic as fuck.
Give me Twan.
Oh, boy.
Alright, that's Jack Vaughn. Jamario Moon.
Jesus Christ.
We're bad.
I'm a fan of this. New segment, Jamario Moon or. And we come up with the most problematic list of players of who we'd rather have, Jamario Moon or X player. Oh my god. I want one more. I'm gonna reach in my bag. I'm gonna reach in my bag.
You really
for
gotta reach for this one.
I'm gonna really reach.
Don't say Hakeem Ward.
That is actually a very good one. I'll do another Bulls big man bust. Jamario Moon or Tyrese Thomas?
Because you could put Tyrese Thomas or Hakeem Ward.
Yeah, but do we pick Jamario Moon? Do we for sure pick Jamario Moon?
Over Tyrese Thomas?
We have to, like, for sure. If we're going to pick Jamario Moon.
Wait, hold on.
Tyrese fucking Thomas.
You remember the old NBA website? You could compare players and their stats.
Yes.
I wish I could do that right now. Let's see this. All right. Oh my God. So Tyrese Thomas' career, most he averages 10.8.
And Jamario Moon.
Jamario Moon. Wait, I gotta open that.
Why do I feel like that number's gonna be like 7?
Damn, he played on a lot of fucking teams. Jamario Moon. Holy shit. 8.5.
Ooh, I was close. Give me the under. Ha-ching, $5 more. Let's make it rain.
Holy crap. Because Jamario, 8.5, 7.3, 7.1, 4.9, 4.7, 3.5, 2.5. Tyrese Thomas, 5.2, 6.8, 10.8, 8.8, 10.1, 10.2, 5.4.2.
2. Jesus Christ, that's one bucket.
Oh my god, well, this is fun.
Jamario Moon or... We'll get a theme song.
You gotta look that shit up.
We'll make a theme song. We'll hit some music for Jamario. It's time for Jamario Moon or... Come on down!
We're just gonna find the most garbage players and just like put their stats next to Yo, we both have tears in our eyes.
Oh my god. Jamario Moon or Chris Duhon?
Damn. Chris Duhon was a beast on defense, so that's the issue.
Was he really though?
Yeah. He kind of gave Gilbert Arenas some trouble.
Dang. Jamario Moon.
Ooh, wait.
What? Uh-oh. He's reaching his bag. This segment's definitely gone longer than it should have. I'm such a fan.
Wait, I gotta look up Gilbert Arenas real quick. Gilbert Arenas.
Jamario Moon
Mm-hmm.
or Boobie Gibson? Teammates at one
Ooh.
time.
Booby just because of Keisha Cole.
Alright, that's what we're doing. we're valuing the baller based on his girl?
Yeah.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
Where is his, damn, what's his name?
Jamario Moon or Adam Morrison?
Oh, shit. Oh, you can't do that to me. I don't know.
I think we just found another standard.
Jamario Moon, Ethan Thomas. Eaton Thomas.
Absolutely.
Eaton?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, wait. Was homeboy when he, alright, I have two. Austin Day. Jamario Moon.
Austin Day.
Jamario Moon, Byron Mullins.
Byron Mullins. Wow. Byron Mullins also looks like a child. That fucking is. Byron Mullins. Remember when he had a mullet? Ugh. God.
Damn, there's this one player. I forgot that, I do this. I can't. I forgot the name of this player because Gilbert Arenas mentioned him in one of his podcasts. I just forgot his name.
Byron Mullins or Eduardo Nahara?
The look of defeat on his face right now is to behold, is special.
I'm gonna have to end it. That's hard. Eduardo Nahara was all hustle. That's all he was.
He's all fucking trash. God, Eduardo Nahara. Alright, so I think we covered everything we want to cover. Would you say so?
Yeah, I would say so. We definitely next podcast after we redo your story. We gotta continue this Jamario Moon.
Jamario Moon or...
We gotta find a list of players.
And then for football, we'll do Ryan Tannehill or... because fuck the Dolphins and fuck the worst quarterback in the league, Ryan Tannehill. Hot take. Take it there. He was a wide receiver in college. Fuck you. But this has been Jump Shot Therapy. I'm Boss Baby. This is Muslim Goku. We're out of here.
See you later.